What's going on YouTube? Jeans here. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are using one of the best support Pokemon of all time. We got ourselves a Cresselia team for ranked Regulation I. Now, when it comes to Cresselia in previous games and previous formats, this Pokemon has been by far the best support Pokemon of all time. But with Regulation I, this Pokemon took a nice little dippage in usage, but it's back and we're trying it out today. Looking to grab some wins for you guys. Cresselia over here is rocking the Electric Seed, so we can actually pair it up with Miraidon to get that nice lovely defense boost in the terrain. On top of that, it's got Levitate with Moonblast, Lunar Blessing, Trick Room, and Helping Hand. So what we could ultimately do is go Miraidon, Cresselia, pop Trick Room, potentially go for a Volt Switch with Choice Scarf Miraidon, switch into Ursaluna, and then have Trick Room set up, and then just, Helping Hand EQ around. Sounds pretty nice. Hopefully get to pull out that combo, grab some wins. Our second restricted Pokemon going to be this Zamazenta with Wide Guard, Heavy Slam, Body Press, and Protect. Just a solid moveset that works really well in this format. Then our final two Pokemon outside of Ursaluna going to be Shenpao and Volcarona. Shenpao great on that physical attacking side with the Focus Sash, and Volcarona pretty strong on that special attacking side, but also great for support. But this one's actually not. I just realized it does not have Rage Powder. It has Quiver Dance with Struggle Bug, Flamethrower, and Protect. So could set this Pokemon up with a Quiver Dance setup, kind of get rolling from there. Guys, want to run the team for yourself? Run the code is at the top right hand corner. And if you do enjoy today's video, don't forget to leave a like on it and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. But without further ado, let's hop into match number 1, showcasing Cresselia in ranked Regulation I. Match number 1 coming at you guys, going up against Zacian and Kyogre, a nice little restricted combo that I've been seeing more and more on the rank ladder. But they got Grimmsnarl. We hate Grimmsnarl. It's just annoying to go up against. We'll see how we play up against that. They also have Urshifu, they got Whimsicott, and they got Shenpao. Honestly, I kind of like the Choice Scarf Miraidon Cresselia lead that we were talking about. It just seems to work decently well here as we set up Trick Room for Ursaluna. Then we can bring Zamazenta in for the late game. It's not bad for us. It's not bad, because if I can just, go into these two, Lunar Blessing around, all that good stuff, I feel like we can do a lot of damage here and really just start to get after it. So I'm locking it in. I'm locking it down, looking for a win here in match number 1. If they do go Kyogre, there is a tough little situation where, if I go for Volt Switch and pivot and they end up, terrestrializing Kyogre into, grass and soaking up the Volt Switch, then going into Ursaluna is not a good idea, right? Maybe Zamazenta will be better at that point, but still, not a lot of Pokemon soaking a nice little rain-boosted Origin Pulse, right? It's a big-time problem. But they're going to end up sending out Zacian and Urshifu, which isn't too bad for us. From here, though, they could double down potentially into Cress if they wanted to. They could be Focus Sash with Urshifu, which, I don't really like at that point. They could go for Play Rough or something like that. But I am popping these nice little defense boosts, Psychic Seeds. Interpret Sword's going to pop out here. I definitely want a Volt Switch. Don't want a Terrestrialize Volt Switch? Kind of, right? I feel like you might detect Urshifu. So I'm just going to go Electric Terra here. And just go for the Trick Room. Electric Terra, Volt Switch. Looking to do as much damage as I possibly can. I'm not sure how much, if this Volt Switch can KO. That would be crazy, right? I don't know. We're not Choice Spect or anything. But still, Miraidon hits like an absolute truck, so I'm going for it. Testing out the waters here. Volt Switch pivoting. We're not going into Urshifu. I feel like Urshifu's probably sashed. Volt Switch doing still a ridiculous amount of damage. Not enough, though. Now we're sitting in a sticky situation where, please don't go for Surge Strikes into this Miraidon slot, because I'm going right into you. Just attack my Cress. My Cress is a pretty bulky Pokemon. Pretty bulky Pokemon right here. Surge Strike's gonna fly here. And why are you doing that? Why? Why are you doing that into Miraidon? I think I could soak this, actually. I do soak this. Why are you doing that into Miraidon? Don't like that. Not one bit. That makes sense to play rough. But now I'm Trick Rooming, and I don't like the Pokemon that I have for Trick Room. Why are you using Surging Strikes into that slot? Makes zero sense, but it is what it is. So I just cancel out Trick Room here. I definitely want to go into you. It just makes no sense. It literally makes zero sense. Okay. Guess I'll Body Press you. I'll just go into a Moonblast here. It just makes zero sense that they're going for Surge Strikes into the Ursaluna slot. But I mean, it worked. It worked. I can't complain when it's worked. When it worked, maybe just like, I think it was more of like a double down situation where they were playing up against Terra type, right? Because they play rough in case I didn't Thrustlize, and they Surge Strike in case I Thrustlize. So it makes sense, but still, come on, man, don't like it one bit. When I'm seeing a Terra type, is this gonna be Ghost Zacian? No, he's gonna end up popping here. It's gonna be Ghost Urshifu, which is fine. I'm not going for Body Press in that slot. I am, however, going for Moonblast, and I am kind of scared of Surge Strikes here. Moonblast launches, gonna do okay damage here. Body Press flies, KO Zacian. And from here, he's definitely going for Surge Strikes. Let's see it. Yep, into you. We soaked that really well. And I could just Lunar Blessing back up to full HP if I want to. Okay. I see where we stand. They potentially still have a Kyogre, which I mean, I can always Wide Guard the Kyogre. And here it comes. Alright, so Wide Guard or Kyogre's out here. We don't have Terra type. How many turns are left in Trick Room? I should have maybe just canceled out last turn. Maybe I'll cancel it out this turn. Maybe we'll go here. And we'll just cancel this out. So I really want it for my Ursaluna. So I'm Wide Guarding up. Certain Strikes might just KO my my Zamazenta, but he's gonna rip a Hydropump instead. I end up soaking. It's great news. He doubles down. That's fine. We're canceling out Trick Room. Alright. So now I got me a Rhydon ready to roll. Choice Scarfing. Trick Room popping. Who do I want to get rid of here? So definitely going for Electro Drift. I could end up going for a Snarl. Snarl wouldn't be bad depending on who your final Pokemon would be. Who could your final Pokemon be? It's gotta be Shenpao. We're better off just going into Electro Drift here. I'm gonna go into that slot and I'm just gonna pop a Lunar Blessing. Yeah, because Crest's gonna go last here. I'm gonna get rid of the Kyogre. Surgeon Strike's most likely gonna fly into this what's called slot. Into this Miraidon slot. And how much damage is doing? We soak this. But at the same time, we're taking a lot of damage. And if Shenpao's that final Pokemon, kind of tough for us. He seems like he might be Choice. I'm not too sure. He's just been, I mean, ripping Surge Strikes makes sense though. I'm just hoping he doesn't have like Aqua Jet or something ready to roll. But Lunar Blessing gonna bring us up a little bit of HP here. If they go on the Shenpao though, we might be screwed. Please don't be Shenpao. Of course, Shenpao. Alright, Sucker Punch gonna KO me. I can't do anything. I have to attack, consider I'm choosing Electro Drift. So I am, however, gonna send it into that slot. And I'm just gonna go for Moonblast over here. Don't go for Sucker Punch. Ice Shard. Can we soak that? Nope. Shenpao is just ridiculously strong. Ice Shard for the win. That hurts. Losing our Ursaluna that early, but Crest is doing, or did really well in this matchup. I like it. How much damage are we doing here with this Moonblast? I mean, Surgeon Strike's on the other hand gonna rip me. I feel like maybe we just left this Urshifu on the field for too long. But again, I made that play early on where I was just like, alright, I'm gonna go into Ursaluna here, pop the Trick Room. And that's kind of where we lost the match right there. We actually made decent effort here and picked up a bunch of KOs and made this match super close. Like this came down to like 1 or 2 turns, regardless of how much of a head start they had. So GG to our opponent. I'm gonna run this one. We start off 0-1. Cresselia actually still doing pretty well. Match number 2 coming at you guys, and we are going up against an elite meta squad. Grimmsnarl, Ice Rider, Calyrex alongside with me Rhydon. Then they got Incineroar, Urshifu, and Landorus here. Honestly, I like this lead of Cress and Miraidon again. Gonna give it another run here. Hopefully, they're not ripping with Surge Strikes into the Ursaluna slot, and we can actually get this set up and get things rolling here, because I really just want to Volt Switch pivot into that Trick Room and just have Ursaluna go crazy. That's really the plan here, but Cress did great in the last match. I mean, set up the Trick Room, they just, you know, bopped our Trick Room user, and then we had to cancel it, and then I was doing some nice damage with Moonblast, but they end up leading both of these Pokemon right here, which is kind of scary because I could Volt Switch pivot here. I could also make a huge read that they're going to Terastallize me right on here. and then just, you know, rip into it with a Volt Switch pivot. But the thing is, if they go into Ursaluna, or if they go into Glacial Lance, that's the issue we have here. That is the issue. I could just go like Electric Terra, Electric Drift. You know what? That is exactly what we're doing here with Trick Room. We're not going to Volt Switch pivot out. We're going to hold on a second with this. We're going to hold on a second, because if I Volt Switch pivot out and they just go into Glacial Lance, my Ursaluna is probably going to be dead, right? It's not going to take too kindly of that. And plus, if we set up Trick Room and they get rid of my Ursaluna and we don't get rid of the Calyrex, so we're going to be in a big time problem. So I'm going to Electric Terra here. Popping this puppy. And he's just letting me Electric Drift through. Can we KO this Calyrex? This would be beautiful. This would be beautiful. I do. I get a crit too. I wonder if that was KOing with or without it. I'm not too sure, but I'm able to do that. Rhydon, on the other hand, what are you going for here? He's going for Electric Drift himself. We should soak this. We should soak this. Yeah, I was going to say, Cress is a really bulky Pokemon. So Cress able to soak this. I could hard swap now into Rhydon or into Ursaluna if I want to. And I could just like Lunar Blessing here. Which I kind of want to do. Just get some HP back. They're going into Urshifu, which is that is ugly. Still, you know, we should probably just double down into this Ursaluna. Well, not Ursaluna, this Urshifu. If I can get rid of that, I mean, I like where we're sitting with our Ursaluna. But yeah, I'm doubling down into this. Could be Focus Ash, so I want to do that. Surge Strike's gonna fly here, and I should soak this. I should soak this. The only problem is he's gonna go next, and I wonder if he's gonna KO my Cress. Are you gonna KO my Cress? No, you're gonna KO my... Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That puts us in a relatively decent position to just Helping Hand EQ here. That's fine. So, different setup here. We didn't go for the Volt Switch pivot, but it's working out fine because we got the Crest here. I won't have Guts triggered, but still, this should be able to do nice damage. Do I just Protect and wait out a turn? I don't have Protect with you. That's my only issue. No, because you have Certain Strikes and you can hit through. Yeah, you know, we're just going to go EQ here. And we're going to go with this Helping Hand boost. Hopefully this can KO the Urshifu. That's really what I'm hoping for. I'm really hoping for that. We'll see a Terra type launch from Rhydon. No, it's going to be Urshifu into Ghost. He's going Ghost. I'm not facading you. But a Ghost Terra is going to launch here. So that's the second time we've seen Ghost Terra Urshifu today. Helping Hand boosting. I really wish we had this Guts triggered. But I'm really hoping this EQ could just KO this Urshifu here. We levitate out here. Big time EQ. Double KO. Beautiful. Don't even need the Guts. Don't even need the Guts. I'm surprised they Terrastallize Urshifu over Rhydon. Maybe it was Electric Terror just like us, but beautiful. Get out that Trick Room. Get out the Bear. Now we're chilling here. Now we're chilling here. Now I can just go for another Helping Hand. This time with like a Facade. Just pick up KOs that way. But good call on my end to actually just Electric Terror and go for Electric Drift into Ice Rider earlier. Because I just ripped up into that. Just took it out. But they end up going into Incineroar here. They'll most likely Fake Out this turn. But from here, I'll just go for Headlong Rush and I'll just go for Moonblast. Just because they might Fake Out. But nope, they just cancel match. 1-1. We finally get off that Trick Room. Cresselia going crazy on the supporting side. Another Rhydon and Ice Rider Calyrex team to finish off today's video. Sitting 1-1. I like Cress. Do I go into that same lead? I don't know. I don't know. We might just bring Cress with those Electro Seeds and just sit there with Helping Hand with like Rhydon. I mean, they do have a Fake Out user, which could get a little sketchy for me. I don't like that, but I could go into maybe Shen Pao here. Could also go into Volcarona here with Flame Body. That's not bad here as well. If I can get off a Quiver Dance, whew. Gene can get off a Quiver Dance. You know what? We're gonna go here. We're gonna go no Crest this matchup. We're gonna go Rhydon Volcarona for the lead. Have Shenpowski and Zom back in. Let's do it. 1-1 so far. Crest killing it today, or killed it today, considering it is done. It's riding the pine here in match number 3. But Looking for that 2-1 winning record going, more of a hyper offensive kind of play here. He's going to end up leading Incineroar, which I do not like. I absolutely hate that. But at the same time, it's not terrible for us, right? It's not terrible. I'm definitely going to go for that Quiver Dance. Definitely going for Quiver Dance. If you want to Electro Drift me, KO my Volcarona, be my guest. They're probably just going to fake out my Miraidon. Do I still Terrasilize? I think I still Terrasilize because I should be able to soak up a shot if I Terrasilize. If they go for fake out in that slot. So yeah, I'm just going to go for Quiver Dance. I'm going to Terrasilize, and I'm just going to look to go for Electro Drift into this slot. Terrasilize keeps my Miraidon alive, which is why I'm doing it. Even though I believe they're going to fake me out. If they don't, cool, I get off Electro Drift. With Electric Terra in Electric Terrain. And it also being Stab. It's just Pokemon's awesome. This Pokemon's so broken, dude. It's so absurdly broken. But there we go. Electric Terra popping. Let's see what they want to do here. They got to be faking out on Miraidon. They're Terrasilizing as well. Double Miraidon Terra right off the rip. They're going to be Fairy, aren't they? They're definitely Fairy. We're not going for Dragon move. No! Double Electric Miraidon. Great minds think alike here. And we'll see what they want to do here. Fake out. Gonna go into the Volcarona slot. Okay. I see you. I understand. I understand. Now we get off Electro Drift. And we do a ton of damage into Incineroar. Is he going for Electro Drift here as well? No, he's snarling me. How dare you? That ain't cool. That ain't right. Not cool at all. So he snarls me down. I flinch this time around. Do get a little bit of leftovers boost. And I really just want to go for a Quiver Dance. What Pokemon could they swap into? They don't have any ground type Pokemon, so I think just going for another Electro Drift into Incineroar slot is their call. It's a good call. They could snarl me again, but I don't know. They might just start attacking at this point. They do end up withdrawing. Okay. So they go for the swap. What are they bringing out here? Whimsicott. Okay. I wonder if they go for another Snarl. I kind of hope they do. I'm able to rip that, still do a ridiculous amount of damage. And he's Volt Switch pivoting out here. You see that Miraidon? It like looked both ways. It was like this way, this way, this way, this way. But he ends up swapping. He's got Tailwind ready to roll. I am going to get off this Quiver Dance, go back even on the attack board. Get a nice little special defense boost on top of a speed boost. They're going to throw it back out Incineroar. That's fine. That's fine by me. That's fine. Quiver dancing, baby. Alright, so we get off the Quibs. I think now is just a good turn for us to swap into Zamazenta. And just protect my Volcarona. I'm with it. I'm with it. Protect. Go into Zamazenta. Have our choice Scarf Pokemon in there for late game, which is a great play for us. And have Volcarona just chilling on the field, looking to get back a little bit more HP with those leftovers. Alright, cool. Because, I mean, the Pokemon that they have on the field right now aren't, like, that big of threats. I mean, obviously, Whimsicott can go for Encore here, which is why I want to protect. And we'll see what he wants to do here. Is he going to Encore me into that? Don't do it. Don't do it. They got Flies. It's fine. Whimsicott's going for Endeavor. That's a scary little customer there. Honestly, I think Volcarona might outspeed that right now. Which would be really good. Which would be really good. Let me see your speed real quick. Yeah, you're +1 on speed. You're going to outspeed right now. So, I mean, you have to attack. I'm going to attack here, and I'm just going to go for a Body Press. They already used their Terror type on their Miraidon. Which is good news. So now they're forced to make a decision if they want to go for Endeavor, which I hope they want to go for Endeavor. Or pop a Tailwind. He's going to Encore me into Protect, okay? I see you. I understand. Literally Encore me into Protect. Okay. That's fine. Whatever. Whatever. Be my guest. So there's that. Body Press Flies. We kind of have to get rid of Whimsicott because Endeavor's going to be a problem for me. You shouldn't be able to Encore him into Protect. I feel like Protect's just like... It's your safe move, right? And that's the whole point of it. It's your safe move. I feel like Encoring into Protect shouldn't be allowed. They end up doing this. Hmm. He knows I'm protecting this turn, or even swapping, but I'm gonna do this and just go for... I don't want to keep Whimsicott on the field. It's not really being that big of a threat right now. But I still feel like I have to take it out. I guess I have to take it out. What if they pop Trick Room or not? I have Wide Guard with my Zamazenta, which is good news. He's gonna Endeavor me down. Really hurts the soul. Heavy Slam's gonna finish you off. And from here, Calyrex, what are you doing? You Trick Rooming? You're a Trick Rooming, alright. The Trick Room pops are forced to throw out... They're forced to throw out your Rhydon. I have Shen Pao, which is okay. And I can just go for a Wide Guard this turn. Try to waste out a turn, right? Or I could protect, right? I mean, I have to protect you. This is your last turn at Encore, yep. And you know what? We're just going to protect you. We're just going to try to waste out some turns here. Try to waste out some turns. Hopefully Volcarona can land a double protect. That'd be really nice for me. That'd be very pretty for you. Zamazenta protecting. Waste out a turn or two. And Volcarona not landing it. Hurts the soul. Hopefully we get Flame Body or something. Can we Flame Body here? Flame Body. No. Do we even have Flame Body? I'm not sure. And they double down into Volcarona, which really sucks. That's going to be bye-bye to Volcarona. Unless you could soak this. No. No chance. Electric Terror just boosting too much. Okay. It's brutal. I have Focus Sash. I have the Focus Sash. Which, do I Wide Guard here? I think I am going to Wide Guard. Actually, I don't know. He knows I have Focus Sash. Definitely going to go for Throat Chop here. I'm going to go for the Wide Guard. I think it's our only way of winning is if they go for Glacial Lance here. And we're able to, you know, rip with this Throat Chop. Survive with Focus Sash, and then maybe Sucker Punch the next turn. Let's see. Nope, high horsepower is to play. I mean, that actually still gives us a shot here. Them not doubling down to my Shen Pao. Hold up, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Sword Chop can do a huge amount of damage. Electric Drift flying here. We got that Focus Sash. We got the Focus Sash. I still have my Rhydon. Give me a chance. With that Focus Sash, baby. Throat Chop flying. Can Sucker Punch be enough damage? That's the real question. I don't know. I hope so. We need it to be enough damage. We need it to be enough damage. They could end up just protecting, which would be probably a smart call. But I could protect my own. I feel like they might protect here. So I'm going to protect you, and I'm going to go Draco Meteor here. We're making a read here. We're making a read that Ice Rider's going to protect. Yep. So we protect you. Hopefully he's choiced. Goes for Snarl. Oh, dude, Snarl sucks. Snarl sucks for us. Snarl sucks for us. But Draco Meteor, how much damage are you doing? How much damage are you doing? Just give me crit. Help me out. It's good damage, but our special attack's dropping. It's dropping hard. We gotta go for Sucker Punch here. And we gotta go for another Draco Meteor. Sucker Punch flies. It's a KO. It does KO. Give me a chance. Just 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 give me a chance. Snarl's gonna fly. Can we soak this? We do. Hold up. We're gonna be -6 on attack after this. But Trick Room ends and I'm gonna be able to outspeed. So can 2 Draco Meteors KO? I hope so. I hope so. Oh man, it's cutting it close. It's cutting it so close. It's cutting it so close. For the win, Draco Meteor, don't let me down. Don't let me down. 1 HP Bandit for the loss. Wow. Played our hearts out there. played our hearts out there just to lose to a 1 HP bandit. This thing's legit on 1 HP. Crazy to lose like that, but nonetheless, great third and final match on recording. Hopefully you guys still did enjoy today's video. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Cresselia in Ranked Regulation I. This Pokemon was great in match number 1 and great in match number 2. We didn't bring it in match number 3, but yo, so close with that 1 HP bandit. Still, nonetheless, thought we got to showcase this team really well and have a great recording session. So hopefully you guys did enjoy today's video. If you guys did, make sure you leave a like on it if you're new here. Of course, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. Seriously, you guys rock out. Make sure you spend some positive today. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.